Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Curse of Oak Island Viking theory gains credibility. Curse of Oak Island fans start believing that the Viking involvement in transporting the Knights Templar and their treasure by ship holds some credibility. After the latest episodes, History Channel viewers become excited at the possibility that the theory is real. That is because the team visited a castle and museums in Europe. Rick Lagina, Alex, and others see markings and artifacts that back up the theory. The team went across to Europe to see if they could confirm that what they found on the island was of Viking and Templar origin. Their visits included going to Italy, the Netherlands, Denmark, and Iceland. Visiting Valkenburg Castle, they discovered some carvings made by Knights Templar prisoners. Incredibly, the goose paw and other scratchings in the walls matched some of those found on the island. The Curse of Oak Island team became more excited when they visited a Viking museum in Denmark because they showed the curator a photo of the arrowhead found in the 1960s. Apparently, they are commonly found in Denmark and would have been used for hunting and in war. But more was to follow that seems to confirm the Viking cooperation with the Knights Templar. Curse of Oak Island, the wood from a Viking ship. If you watch the History Channel show through the years, you will know about the piece of wood found in the swamp in 2020. At the time, carbon dating suggested it was from about the 8th century. While it was thought to be of Spanish origin and might be a railing, they saw a similar piece of wood at the Viking Ship Museum in Iceland. On a replicated ship, Doug Crowell spotted the timber that matched almost exactly. Curse of Oak Island fans can now see that many symbols, and even the late cross match what was found in Nova Scotia with what was found across Europe. Certainly, it would be a huge coincidence if the Vikings and the Templars had not been to the island. Finally, the History Channel's trail seems to grow hotter. After all, it's hard to dispute the evidence in front of your eyes. What are your thoughts about symbols, arrowheads, bits of Viking ships, and more being found in both locations, Europe and Nova Scotia? Of course, that doesn't mean that the treasures of the Knights Templar are on the island. But what is known is that the treasures from the Holy Land were never found. Assurances that the ships in Iceland could have sailed to Nova Scotia made everyone on the team feel excited. Do you believe that finally this proves the theory that the Vikings helped the Knights Templars escape persecution in Europe? Shout out in the comments below. In the murky depths of Nova Scotia's Oak Island lies a mystery shrouded in centuries-old tales and whispered legends. For generations, treasure hunters, historians, and conspiracy theorists have been drawn to its enigmatic allure like moths to a flame. The Curse of Oak Island, they call it, a saga of lost treasures, thwarted expeditions, and tantalizing clues that have fueled imaginations and stirred the hearts of adventurers worldwide. In the latest twist to this saga, a once-dismissed theory has resurfaced, gaining traction among scholars and enthusiasts alike. This theory, rooted in Norse lore and Viking history, paints a vivid picture of Oak Island's past, one that intertwines the fates of intrepid Norse explorers and the elusive treasures they may have left behind. It all begins with the enigmatic figure of Leif Erikson, the famed Norse explorer credited with discovering Vinland, believed by many historians to be modern-day Newfoundland. According to Norse sagas, Erikson and his fellow Vikings journeyed across the Atlantic in the early 11th century, establishing settlements along the North American coast. But what if their exploration extended beyond Newfoundland? What if, hidden beneath the gnarled oaks of Oak Island, lies evidence of a Viking presence long forgotten by history? This tantalizing prospect has sparked renewed interest in the island's mysteries, prompting a team of researchers to delve deeper into its enigmatic past. Led by Dr. Astrid Dornsen, a renowned Norse historian, this intrepid group of scholars is determined to uncover the truth behind Oak Island's Viking connection. Their journey begins with an exhaustive study of Norse sagas and historical records, piecing together clues that hint at a possible Viking presence in the vicinity of Oak Island. Tales of Leif Erikson's expeditions, cryptic maps, and ancient artifacts unearthed in nearby settlements all point to the possibility that Vikings may have ventured farther inland than previously believed. But the most compelling evidence comes from an unlikely source, a centuries-old Norse manuscript discovered in a remote Icelandic monastery. Known as the Erni Magnusson manuscripts, these ancient texts contain cryptic references to a land of riches located far to the west, beyond the known boundaries of the Norse world. For years, scholars dismissed these references as little more than myth and legend. But Dr. Bjornsson and her team see them as potential keys to unlocking Oak Island's secrets. According to their research, the descriptions found in the Erni Magnusson manuscripts bear a striking resemblance to the landscape and features of Oak Island, leading them to believe that the island may have been a destination for Norse explorers seeking wealth and adventure. Armed with this newfound evidence, Dr. Bjornsson's team embarks on a daring expedition to Oak Island, determined to unearth the truth hidden beneath its hallowed ground. Guided by their knowledge of Norse history and fueled by a passion for discovery, they scour the island's rugged terrain, searching for signs of a Viking presence lost to the ages. Their efforts are not without challenges. The island's treacherous terrain and unpredictable weather test their resolve at every turn, while skeptics and naysayers cast doubt on their quest. But Dr. Bjornsson and her team press on, driven by a belief that the answers they seek are within their grasp. As they delve deeper into Oak Island's mysteries, they uncover tantalizing clues that seem to confirm their Viking theory. Ancient runes etched into stone, Norse artifacts buried beneath layers of earth, and even the remnants of a long-forgotten settlement all point to a Viking presence on the island. A presence that may hold the key to unlocking the fabled treasure of Oak Island. But their quest is not without peril. As they get closer to the truth, they find themselves ensnared in a web of intrigue and danger, with forces determined to keep Oak Island's secrets buried forever. From shadowy figures lurking in the shadows to mysterious accidents that threaten their very lives, Dr. Bjornsson and her team must navigate a treacherous path if they are to succeed in their quest. In the end, the truth they seek may prove to be more elusive than they ever imagined. But one thing is certain, the curse of Oak Island holds many secrets, and the journey to uncover them is far from over. As Dr. Bjornsson and her team continue their exploration, they carry with them the hope that one day the mysteries of Oak Island will finally be revealed, and the truth of its Viking past will be known to the world.